Ooh, and we're back for another episode from the pits of Tartarus. I can't believe we got this again.
It's just the edge I need.
Your attack becomes a giant chop. You get 5% based on your income, which I think we need to buy a lot of health items, so I'm not going to do this time. Or the 200 striking quotes from behind again. Well, since we already did this last time, I sort of want to do something different, and by doing something different, we also increase our progression towards getting even more items, as you will see later once we unlock a certain prophecy.
Razor sharp.
Here you go. You can see the enemies are getting tougher in the beginning. No longer are they the single enemy that we're used to.
What is it now?
Oh. Chop! That's pretty good. Obviously HP is really important right now, but also we sort of want some ability. I think I'm going to go for the HP because I'm sure we'll get more boons and more HP. And we sort of really need this.
Back.
Oh wow, okay, I did not expect that. Oh, some lag.
Here they come.
That has some long range, honestly. Forgot I could do this. And we've been clearing this very quickly. You can see the upgrades have paid off immensely. I think I go for more darkness until we... Well, if we beat the boss, then we don't really need darkness from here because we're going to get a lot from the boss. I think I'll go for the key. Focus on getting the HP upgrade unlocked. And he's done. As you can see, our damage output is way higher now that we actually have some, you know. The chop is a little dangerous to use because it has such a long wind-up. You can easily get hit here. And as you can see, as you saw with Megara, you know, using this is just not an effective way to clear those orbs she shoots. And this is definitely, it's just way worse, you know. It's just not ideal. Hopefully we can get Hermes and increase our attack speed to compensate for this. And chop chop, and we're done. Did a little damage to us, but not anything significant. Boss room key. Sure again. I think we're going to be able to beat the boss this time. 100 HP early. Oh well, it's not an actual boss. Just typical enemies. Oh, that was a mistake. I was not paying attention. Die. Die. That was easy.
That's one more.
We got 2 keys there, so boss rooms with...
Let me see.
Okay, so boss rooms with items give us a double version of it, or a better version of it. That's useful to know.
Some of Charon's wares.
This could be good, especially going up to, I imagine it's going to be an actual boss. This is obviously good.
I'll just take this one.
Usually that costs 25, now it costs 22. We don't need the move speed, and this one will be useful just to keep our HP up. It's basically like 20, half the price for HP up that we would have to buy in Charon's shop, so I'm going to buy it here since we're not going. We want some boons, and we don't have much money anyway. Usually I find that Charon's shop is only useful it's only useful to go to when you can get 2 items from it. Otherwise, why not just take the room? Unless you're trying to reroll and effectively, you know. And you can see right there like why we got the HP. That was very useful.
Crystal, then.
Yes. And now because we beat a boss here, we get an even more powerful selection.
That must be a mess. Let's see here. Hi there. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Why, hello, hello there, little godling. I have to say, you're quite the specimen, and
Thank you.
so I've decided I shall aid you for the moment. You interested?
Absolutely. What can I get from you? Oh. So if we think about this, uh, I don't really like dashes where you inflict damage upon the end of your dash because usually you're much using your dash to defend and to go through an enemy, in which case this doesn't really help deal damage with that, doesn't help with your damage output. This is pretty good, does a lot of damage, but we already have a lot of damage and this limits our ability to, to if take out enemies at range. And we have so much base damage on our attack that having this, it's really powerful because it just, blows up and then it just, it's plus 66 on 90, it's like, that's a lot. It's a lot of damage.
Interested? In the power to break hearts? Sure, I don't see why not.
He's definitely a lady killer.
Damned lost souls with nowhere left to turn congregate in deepest Tartarus, where they fuse together with the earth itself into odious forms which defy description.
They basically turn into big crystals.
Basically. So more nectar is good, but we don't really need it here. As you can see, 149 damage, which is a 66% damage increase. It's like, we might as well be critting in her past builds. As you can see, it's very limited target selection though. I thought that was too slow.
Who should I give this to?
That's probably going to be... Who should I give it to? I don't know. We don't really need to give it to anybody for a while. We'll see. Maybe Hermes for the scaling, or Thanatos for the scaling. Thanatos being the bringer of death.
Hello, Your Highness.
Hey, Sephiroth.
Hey, Prince Ed. Must look like I'm slacking off with the old boulder here, but I was just getting back on my feet. The Fury Sisters don't often leave me be. Where'd they go, anyway? And, what are you doing here?
Oh, you know, just out on a little stroll is all. Do me a favor, though. You see the Fury Sisters, let them know I was headed down the way I came from, will you?
Oh, I'll let them know, all right. I hear you loud and clear, Your Highness. I'll just go about my business now, and you take care.
We can get gold for Charon's shop, but that doesn't give us much. Darkness is really good for scaling, since we're not going to get that much from levels, so we're focusing on keys. I might want this.
Not to worry.
53 darkness. It's basically the amount we get from a completed boss.
Safe travels.
And we happen to get a key afterwards. These are considered bosses at this point, I guess. Like when sometimes you get rooms like this where weaker enemies are just there's just a lot of weaker enemies, and they're considered, they're considered stronger than strong enough to in a group to warrant being a boss. Let's see, Heart or Poseidon? Poseidon might be good. Give us some clear for a dash. Might give us some power, push away with this. I like the hearts, but we already have a lot of HP, so I'm not really worried. 115 total with Death Defiance.
More louds.
You can see the wind. Oh god, that was really bad. Okay, maybe we should have gotten HP. You can see the wind up can be a bit of an issue.
Nice. Crashing waves. Tried it.
How fares your feud against my crusty elder brother lately? Good? Big Hades, he is disagreeable with all of us, not just with you. So don't you take it personal and stick with me.
Thanks, man. Really cool.
A boon for a boon.
So we can replace our attack boon with the weakness with this, but I don't really think that's a good idea because I don't. Our weapon is so short range. We don't really want to push enemies away. This is pretty good, and this is pretty good. Since we actually need HP and we can get a bunch of other stuff too. This is useful for scaling later. 35 dash is pretty strong. We can scale that up. But it knocks us away. What knocks them away? I think this is better right now. More scaling,
God's might.
more HP. Finally got some crystals, and we're gonna go for this for sure. We don't need any more darkness anyway. We're getting more for the boss most likely. You can see it. Just so many of them. Yeah, so many enemies with like just massive amounts of armor. Can be difficult to take on, even harder than like normal mini bosses. But we managed to chop them down to size.
I'll take them.
Now we have 20, we can finally get the treasure trove. We can get more HP here, which is pretty useful. What's that? That's from Charon Shop though. I want to be at full HP. This is really good. 8% doesn't really do much. This is like, but we're missing out potentially on the 2 boons. I still think this is worth it. 30 HP, 30 damage. The boss should be coming up next. Yeah, let's do it.
Coin goes in, that comes out.
So we only get 1 boon. Hey, Charon.
Got to say, you are a sight for sore eyes there, Charon. So, looks like you're selling. Is that it? You come to help me out? Brilliant.
I love how he always just does that, yeah. Just a little... So, we're definitely gonna buy some HP here. Or we don't really need the HP. We have a sizable amount.
Just what I need.
So dash strikes deal more damage. You do have the chance to be critical. This doesn't have much utility. This is sort of, it can be good. We can, because you know we have such short range, we might need to dash strike a lot. Plus 50% is a lot. It gives us 30 damage, make our dash at least reasonable. Any damage you deal has a chance to be critical though. This might be useful. Let's try it out.
I'll make every strike count.
And
me strength.
now we just increase our damage by 80, like plus 20. So good. That's gonna hurt. Let's see how Meg likes it. I bet she likes it hard.
Can't get rid of me, Meg.
And there you are again. Lord Hades ought to lock you up rather than let you run amok in his domain like
If
this.
he could, I think he would have by now.
I'm sure he'd welcome all this feedback from you, Meg. Or maybe you're just pining for my father's job.
Ooh.
I have no envy for your father's position. Besides, I happen to enjoy my own responsibilities.
Spoken like a true sadist. Alright, let's just beat it down. Look how much damage we do. Oh my god, she gets wrecked. Oh, who you calling a brat? Dude, look at that. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting the range is like actually insane on that. She's about to die already. Okay, you got caught. We literally can't even attack with the the strike is too slow. Oh my god.
Yes.
That was a little absurd, we did like just blow her up.
More darkness.
And now we get plus 50 darkness. Look how much darkness we have, 160 right there. And we're really even aiming for it too. So now we can either get rid of something. This doesn't seem that really useful given how low it is. I really want that HP. Although I'm not so concerned with how much damage we dish out. I might just keep it. I think we're fine.
Up we go then.
Now if we beat the other boss, we can really start stacking up some darkness.
Ah, this heat.
You remember this place? We finally made it last
Just a few
video.
rides across the Phlegathon and up we go.
Wouldn't call it a few.
Inferno bombers.
Oh. These guys I think are more dangerous. Oh, okay. Whew. Yeah, we have to be careful with that. Ooh, okay. I was in the dodge. Right, come on. So the dash would be good for making space for these guys and attacking larger enemies that might be more like annoying to deal with. So we finally get Hermes, which we're absolutely going for, because he could give us attack speed.
Wave makers.
And we can get the scaling item for, when we're, I guess when you dash attack, you lose your invincibility frames. Yeah. Died from blast. Ooh! Okay, he just wants to run away and shoot projectiles at me. We're not gonna let that happen.
Gust of air.
No, we can give... Oh, we are not allowed to until we meet him twice, I think. I just realized, why is this floating so much?
This mark, almost like a bat wing. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Hey boss, found you. Good. Hermes, at your service. Pleasure. You are the talk of Olympus. Normally I wouldn't get mixed up, but for you, I'll be making an exception. Now come on, we've both got places to be.
I love his voice. When you're hit, you have a plus 10% dodge chance automatically. That's could be really good. Foes drop fast, items stuck in them faster, or after you dash becomes sturdy. Sturdy gives us plus 30% damage with 100% move speed, which is much more reliable than this, since we happen to be dashing a lot as well, and it's good for positioning, especially given our slow range. I'm gonna try this.
Appreciate the lift, Lord Hermes, sir. Now let's go.
So you can see we move a lot faster. HP or twice. This might be a little too hard for us right now, given how the type of room gives us a lot. But HP though, we really need HP. This is a little risky. I think I'm gonna go for the HP.
Gorgons.
Maybe we should have brought that HP upgrade. Oh, and sold our crit. Seems like it's not really working. We just don't have enough instances of damage. Fuck you. This is the worst platform to be in. It's just so hard. You can see our sprint there coming in handy. And because of the lava we die. It's just such a hard thing to deal with. Luckily we get more HP. And we might be able to buy a Defiance back. Nope, but too bad we didn't get there earlier. Alright, now we get a hard room anyway. Ah, the Barge of Death. We still might be able to beat the Hydra with this type of help. Oh shoot. Luckily that enemy can't effectively use that damage immunity he was given. Oh, fuck you. Oh, we can keep right next to it. I thought it would be more to the up there. Yeah, we missed. And we chopped them in half. Still not so bad.
Oh, it's her. In the name of Hades.
So now we can get, have to take damage to 63. Damage versus weak foes. Oh, that's so good for our build. Your special deal more damage to inflict weak. 157 is crazy amount, but we already do so much damage with this. This is what we're using most of the time. So we're just looking for HP if we get the channel shop. Nothing else. Really. We don't really need any more damage. Yo. Look at that, 212. Just 3 chops and that's it. We might as well be critting, like, with all our abilities last, with the normal attack. Ran into that one, but we had sturdy, so it didn't do much damage. Sloppy at the end, but pretty good overall. We're definitely going for coin. Oh, we could have gotten Poseidon. Maybe we got some HP from him. That would have been nice. Oh well. Be careful with this. Oh, we finally critted for 500 damage. Okay, well at least if we know if we crit, they basically die. When you're doing this much damage, you know, it's pretty easy to clear. Damn, just destroys these guys. Oh, I ran into that one. So we might die to the serpent now. There we go.
All set.
Whew, man, we really need to get to the shop. More HP or the shop. This is definitely gonna be a shop. We could buy HP too for the amount of gold we have. We need as much HP as we can get to beat the serpent. Yes, and we got it.
Always a pleasure, Charon.
Thank you, Karen. And we can buy this as well.
Looks like we meet again, dearest, here among the foul detritus of the boatman's wares. You truly take me to the best of places.
What a hobby. Your dash deals damage where you flicked up, your special does more, your cast is sure, blast, it does 90. Yeah, I'll go for the special, I think.
I feel fabulous. And we're off.
And we're off to fight the boss.
You touch me and I shall have your head.
Doesn't look like he has a boss head. Look at how much faster he got away from the dash. We didn't have to really use the second one. And we're just circling around. We got hit. Unfortunate. Maybe we can just run around in circles. Getting hit just needlessly here, but we do so much damage, it's not as bad. And we also weaken the foe, so we don't take as much damage anyway. We take 30% less actually. Which is why weak is such one of my favorite abilities in the game to have. See, just 9 damage only from that. Move that did like, what, like 19, 16, something like that? And we're doing 9. Took 4 damage from that one. Yeah, it's almost like we can tank it pretty much. And these guys are gonna die very quickly. Just 9 damage. This boss is going down. We can just tank him so much. And he's dead. As you can see there, in particular for having slow attacks like this, 100. We can just take damage if we have the weak effect. Oh my god. On. And the Hermes dash helps out even more because we gotta reposition very quickly, or we just take a little damage. That's it. Even less. 60%
You are
less.
testing my patience.
Good.
I needed one of those.
Oh, okay. Can we afford to get that at all? Oh my god, I want that so badly. This is such a, like basically an item, but I want this so badly.
Still need these.
155. It doesn't even give us, we have to sell more. I think that's just too much. We have to sell too much.
Onward then.
We'll focus on our damage output and hopefully that can carry us at least to the boss. If we have enough HP, we might be able to beat him.
That's what the outside world is like.
Yeah, this beautiful place. You remember that? We also got there from last video. Palm or her. She could give us that for a dash. She could give us, what can she give us that we don't already have? We already have so much. I think we go for the palm. See how we do against these
Long spears.
It's a little hard to fight these guys with this because they can pretty much, you have to be so careful if they hit you.
Come back.
And we got them both. 637 damage. Yeah, but blew them up. As you can see, damage is a pretty effective way to win in any game.
Power of Olympus.
100 damage. Yeah, we're definitely going for this.
Zesty.
Oh my god. Oh, this might be a great run. We might be able to beat the boss with this.
Chariot.
Come on, stay back. Okay, just chop him down the size. Hit him from the back. Jesus Christ, that does so much damage. I want to destroy the chariot. Oh, 16 damage. You want to destroy the chariots because the chariots will just keep chasing you. You basically can't. Oh, that was so bad. Man. Okay, maybe we will die for the boss if we're playing like this. Oh, your attack restores 2. Oh, but you have 60 HP. That's so. Wait, your attack is. This is so good for a thing.
Good as new.
And we have Charon. We might be able to buy a health item. 60% health. We would like at like 75. Not good enough.
Why not?
And we were able to buy a health item, so now we're okay. We're in okay range. Maybe we should have gone for the palm again,
The
but
Bull of Minos.
oh, we shouldn't have gone for this.
You come from the bowels of hell. This is not your place.
Agreed on both counts. Just passing through, so if you'll excuse me.
I will not. The champion of Elysium would never back down from such a contest. Neither will I.
He's such a cool looking dude.
Wait, you're not the champion of Elysium? You're the Bull of Minos. I can't imagine who's even stronger than you. Is it Heracles? Tell me it's Heracles.
I will not. You talk too much, short one. Come get destroyed.
How confident of you. But I think you're the one that. Oh, okay. fast he attacks. Oh, you kidding me? How much damage do you have? 400. This is even well a crit. $1,200 damage? Oh my god! How much HP does he have? He's even faster. Now he's even more dangerous. Just being so cautious because I don't want to get hit. Oh, I can't afford to get hit, really. Luckily we have the reduction. Can you imagine how much damage it would be? Oh my god. I am fighting you, idiot. It's not my fault, you're some giant minotaur.
Good enough. Well fought. Though your technique pales in comparison to that of the champion of Elysium. I expect you'll soon see for yourself.
We might lose that one.
I beat the bull of Minos.
You did. Congratulations.
Olympus, I accept this message.
That was hard. Your weak offense have longer duration, resist some damage from foes. This gives us 43% in total then with the weak. That's good. This is good too. Because you can apply it to both and you don't have to worry about taking damage, a lot of damage. But I think we're going to go for this, because this is more reliable. Gives us more in total. We have such low HP.
Great shields.
I hate these guys. Okay, well we're doing 1,200 damage, so it doesn't matter, I guess.
Who's next?
Enemies don't feel like they're spawning as much as before. Oh, okay. Yeah, 16 damage for each enemy. We're about to die already before we even got to the boss.
Delicious.
10%. Obviously it's this. You might be able to get enough HP to at least get
more
there.
chamber. More bright swords.
Ah, this is bad. This is bad. I can't even get touched by these guys. Oh. Ah. These just have such long range attacks but armored. It's so hard with such a slow attack animation.
Got to keep at it.
Yeah, we can beat them next time. I think we could get there next time.
Shades of the dead mill constantly within the house, complaining of their woes and seeking audience from any who would listen.
I listen.
Welcome back.
You're a nice guy though.
It's usually pretty quiet keeping watch over the pool of sticks back there, but it's sure been busy lately. Why, somebody else came through just earlier. You should have seen the look on my face when it wasn't you.
Glad to keep things interesting.
You.
Father, what happened to the lounge? The only place for anyone to have a little fun around here, and you seal it shut.
Oh, I had little choice about that boy. You see, after you fled the first time, Cerberus, why, he was very much upset. Utterly tore the place to shreds. It's now under repair. All thanks to you.
Thanks to me, it's your fault that you don't let me go.
You're really blaming me for not minding the dog while I was out and while you all were here.
I lay the blame entirely upon you, yes. Who else? It's fortunate that Cerberus has calmed himself since then. Come to his senses, I should say. May you yet come to yours.
Prick. This better little boy.
Always feel better talking to you, boy.
You're not a bad dog.
Permit the dog his rest.
You keep an eye on Father for me, boy. Don't let him sour up everyone's mood.
Cerberus promises to do exactly that, in his own way.
Now,
Yes,
Achilles, how you doing?
you'll get the hang of it out there, lad. For all our sparring practice, there's no teacher like the real thing. Now then, I have something for you.
What, wait, you're giving me your codex? I can't accept something like this.
Please, I insist. I want your love of history to grow, not just your love of warfare. Besides, maybe you can finish out the rest of it.
I'm grateful.
So now we have the codex, which allows us to get information on all the characters in the game. Gods, other characters. You know, for the arms, the weapons we use. And as well as the things we will not talk about until we actually get the ability to discover them. So, of course, the artifacts here. All very interesting if you're into that. Maybe I'll show one per episode, like just, you know, so you can quickly read through it. I've already read through pretty much the entirety of it. And we're going to go back to the construction work. Finally get this treasure trove so we can start scaling up much more quickly.
The ever-shifting chambers of the underworld ought to be a little livelier with this.
Keep it down.
And we don't need that, so we're not going to waste our
I wonder
jewels.
where Nyx went.
So, Zagreus, how's it going with that pact of punishment you signed? You've made some meaningful improvements to the underworld.
I'll fight my way out of this place or earn it. The pact is nothing to me other than a way to keep things lively.
You are delusional. I'll never understand you or your father. Anyway, if you're looking for more punishment, you know where to find me.
I do indeed.
I don't think I'm the one that's going to get punishment anymore. So, Shallow Presence is still pretty good. As you can see, backstab damage does matter a lot. Vitality is still useless, we're not getting that. We can raise the supply cast, we already have +1, that's good enough. We're maxed out here, this is too expensive for where we are now. Boiling Blood is really good because it allows us to deal with bosses very easily, like much more easily. And it's guaranteed damage. So it's constant. It's not as cheap as this, but we can just max this out and then go here. And I'm not going to do too much because we do want to get this next upgrade, which will allow us to, well, get some more stuff more useful than this. And I don't think we need anything else from there.
Looking good.
Well, 2 more keys. That's all we
I
need.
should go.
We will next time. However, I think a nice look of things is more than sufficient for
Chambers of
now.
Tartarus have probably all rearranged themselves by now.
Yeah, most probably. I'm the Law. If you enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe.